Welcome, everybody. We are live to the first live stream. No, we're still not. Okay, hold up. Yeah. Oh, we might be live. I have no idea. I see one counter going up here. Oh, there we go. That's a record. Yeah, now we're streaming live. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying full service, shredding it outside. Playing it super loud. I can't even hear myself at the moment. We are testing the stream out for all y'all watching at home, waiting on the stream to start. I appreciate it. Dougal Sports thanks you. While we're waiting for this game to start, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button. We appreciate both of those up here at Dougal Sports. We got Greg Militello operating on the computer. We're rolling right now, man. Yeah, making it happen. Yeah, that's us. You can hear me on that? Good. We're doing a little quality control on the cell phone. I'm sure I'm going to get some text messages here in a moment for all the fans watching at home. I'm literally screaming into the mic because I cannot hear myself. We have full service. Holy shit. Full service just killing it. I'm going to help these guys over here. Sorry, I'm not talking right now, but... Okay. Do y'all need something else to hold it up, or? Okay, it is rather hectic up here in the booth. So I want to thank you all for coming and joining us. We have the Raleigh Flyers. Oh yeah, let me type that in. Go for it. Sorry, we're doing a little multi-factor authentication. Yep, that is me. 43, yeah. Wow, that is a new multi-factor authentication I haven't seen before from Google. Trying to make sure I'm not a robot. Yep, I did in fact just sign in on a new computer. That is okay, Google. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is the stream. Oh, we got 21 people watching. 24 people watching right now at home. What's up, y'all? Trust me, as soon as I am able to think straight, I will make coherent sentences. It's just full service killing it. Can they hear the band, Greg? Can they hear the band? Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
We're going to play some more at halftime, but for now we're going to get the pregame stuff to do, and then we'll do the national anthem. This game.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Text, can you hear me? Check. Can you hear me out there? Okay. Louder? Well, I can just talk louder. Hello.
Daniel, are you on too? Yeah. Check in and see if you can talk.
FYI, game activities won't start until 7:08, so the full service wants to play another song.
Oh, hell yeah. We're good, actually.
Check it out, check.
We're going to lull the flyers into a sense of calm and complacency so that when we can come out.
False security.
In the gardens and the trees, blossoms and the leaves, pollinating bees. Lately, I've been noticing these things. Everything I see, everything it breathes. Living in my soul and skin, sun with the rain when we begin. Set it up for heat, baby. Carry like a river, oh my love. Carry like a wind, carries it up. Hold it in your hand, lose it above. Set it up for heat, baby. One day, when you've long become a ghost, an echo at the coast, a little more than most. I listen through the whipping of the wind. I list the things I've been, and I'll never be again. Living in my soul and skin, sun with the rain when we begin. Carry like a river, all my love. Carry like a wind, carries it up. Hold it in your hand, lose it above. Set it up for heat, baby. Carry like a river, oh my love. Carry like the wind, carries it up. Hold it in your hand, lose it above. Set it up for heat, baby. Carry like a river, oh my love. Carry like the wind, carries it up. Hold it in your hand, lose it above. Set it up for heat, baby. Carry like a river, oh my love. Carry like the wind, carries it down. Hold it in your hand, lose it above. Set it up for heat, baby.
All right, teams, if you can get wrapped up so we can get our pregame activity started. start here now. Now. Hello, Austin Soul fans. I'm Michael Boomberati on behalf of our DJ, Curtis C. I'd like to welcome you to the Rudolph Gamblin Field at the Texas School for the Deaf. Tonight's our first ever Friday night game, and we'll be facing the challenging Raleigh Flyers, who are sitting at 3-1 and coming off a victory over Nashville last week. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming today's opponent, the Raleigh Flyers. And now let's welcome your Austin Soul. All right, number 1, John Cecil. Number 3, Michael Mappis. Number 4, Max Cook. Number 5, Jeff Losborn. Number 6, Carlos Vargas. Number 7, Jason Holleran. Oh, number 9, he's not playing. Number 9, Joshua Zdradowski. Number 12, Andrew Walsh. Number 14, Jared Wolf. Number 17, Kieran Thomas. Number 19, Ethan Pollock. Number 20, Chase Cunningham. Number 21, Elliot Moore. Number 24, Rory Orloff. Number 26, Mick Walter. Number 27, Brendan Adams. Number 33, Ryan Purcell. Oh, apparently Jason Holleran substitutes. Paul Starkle, number 32. Supposed to be number 34, Doug Richardson. Number 35, Robert Lewis. Number 45, Michael Natenberg. And head coach, Ryan Bigley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it back over to Full Service. They will be playing the national anthem. The flag is behind Raleigh to the north side of the field. Thank you, Full Service, Bonesaw, and FYI, those are the guys behind the Sold Out podcast, so check them out. Now I'd like to welcome the officials to the field. The officials for tonight's game include Hiram J. Leone, Daniel Benson, Justin Anderson, Eugene Downing, and Joe Nyes. And the captains are heading already to the middle of the field for the coin flip. The captains for today's game for Austin is Ethan Pollock and Andrew Walsh. And for the Raleigh Flyers, Noah Saul and David Richardson. As a reminder, AUDL games are played in 4 timed quarters of 12 minutes each. Referees actively call fouls, including traveling and other violations on the field. After one team pulls the disc to the other, players advance down the field with a series of passes. Players cannot run when they have the disc, and they must pass it within 7 seconds of receiving it if they are being guarded. Unlike other sports, the AUDL features the integrity rule, which allows a player to wave off a penalty if he feels his opponent did not commit the violation.
I'm good. All right, welcome y'all. The game is about to start. We have Raleigh receiving the disc. Soul's going to be coming out on their D line. We're going to see which of their main lines they're going with. Yep, they're going with a standard. Michael Mathis, we got Jared Wolf out there, Walsh Claw, John Cecil, Elliott Moore, Purcell. And then we have wearing the Matt Bennett jersey, I believe is actually Doug Richardson. Don't know if we can get a confirmation on that. Hey, Boom. Do you know if number 2 is actually Doug Richardson out there? He's wearing okay, so he was wearing Kieran Thomas last week. Right. Yeah, he was wearing 34 last week on his shorts, but he was actually 17 in the back of the jersey. Okay, so that's to confuse us. Unfortunately, neither Bennett is actually going to be in the game this time. So we have the game about to start here. We're going to see if the Soul can come out and get a strong start.
Soul fans, let's get started early with the cheering.
The stadium is hype. We have everybody in a tight space. The energy is intense out here. See if that translates over to the field. There is the pool. We are starting the game off.
The official disc of the AUDL.
And Raleigh Flyers coming out in a side stack. They are isolating in the middle against Jared Wolf, and we have a deep run against Elliott Moore. He is beat deep, but we have a help defense from Michael Mathis. Oh, and that is wide open. Elliott Moore is going to have to really catch up to get to that. He is unable.
Not sure what happened there.
You can watch the stream later, Boom. I'll let you know.
Raleigh takes the quick early score.
And that is a side stack to open things up for Raleigh. Very efficient. About 4 throws, and they get the score. And now Austin is coming out in what I and everybody else calls the old man double wide line. Plus Chase Cunningham.
If you can name this song, tweet to ATX Soul. Let us know what song this is.
And here comes the pool. It is off. Let's see if the Soul comes out on their standard host stack, horizontal stack. They do. Getting things going. hitting Jeff Loscorn in the middle. Raleigh Flyers coming out in a person defense. They're giving all the undercuts at the moment, just trying not to get beat deep. Kieran Thomas grabbing in the middle. He's got Ethan Pollock. He's going to hit him. We have several deep runners, including Rory Orloff, but the timing is not there. They're going to go back to their handler set. Playing very chill offense at the moment from the Austin Soul. Not taking any risks, taking only open throws. So, yep, they're going to try and continue it all the way to the sideline. Nobody was there from the back. Ethan was getting picked by his teammates. He'll continue to work around Max. So they're very chill, very safe throws from everybody on the offense. But with that being said, at some point, someone's going to make a mistake, so they really need to try and put something into the end zone. Still just working around. We got Tank open to the sideline. He is barely going to catch it, 1 foot in. That's all you need in Ultimate Frisbee. This is not the NFL. There's a pick there. They're not going to call it. Oh, is it? Nope, Justin's not going to call it. Keep working around. Ethan has an open Max Cook in the back. And the Austin Soul showing their version of a chill offense. Doing what they need to do, using about 30 throws to get their score, as opposed to the Raleigh Flyers, who only needed 4 on their last possession. Austin Soul coming out in a slightly different D-line this time. We see a few new faces in this D-line as compared to the last one, including a crowd favorite, Mick Walter from Special Tactics, showing himself out there. I hear yells from the crowd saying, "Put Mick in." And it seems that the coach has done that. And there goes the pool. Oh, and Raleigh Flyers have come out once again in their side step. This is the exact same offense they ran last time. And we can see Robert Lewis getting turned around in the middle on the ISO. Mick Walter getting burned on an out and under. And we have a deep run. They're going to take this. Oh my goodness, that is Diable. And we snag it. Austin Soul coming through and doing what they're supposed to. And now we're going to see if they can convert on defense. No timeout call here. They have a lot of faith in their D-line to be able to convert. We have Paul Starkle with the disc. He is going to do an easy reset. Loses some yards, but it's always nice to go back to the middle of the field. They continue to lose yards, but that is okay because they're being safe, resetting the stall. And now we have the Soul working in a vert stack. A very nice break throw across the front. Once again, hitting Mick Walter from the back, putting in good work. We have it moving around again. Joshua Stradowski continues it on to Andrew Walsh, and now we are knocking on the door. Oh, he's going to throw the hammer. Throws the hammer to Mick Walter. Oh, no. And that disc was just a bit too low. I can't imagine the coach is going to be happy with that decision. Not that I'm going to complain about a hammer now. That throw is not going to flatten out as much as they would like, but oh, man. If he had got into that, I feel like that would have been Sports Center. But he did not. Now the second offensive opportunity, and this time they decide to go straight deep. No safe play here at all, and that is an and one. He decides to quickly get it out of his hand. That is a cutter. He would like to go cut again to get this back. He has an open shot in the end zone. I believe that is going to be scored. And as you hear Boom say, that is Brandon Adams with his first score for the Soul. That D-line, second D-line doing great work, earning 2 Ds. And both times making it all the way to the end zone. First time on a failed hammer throw from Andrew Walsh, but I don't think anybody's going to complain about that. And now the Soul putting out their... That's a break, yeah. And now the Soul coming out with their other D-line.
Break point of the game. All right.
Now the Soul's going to put out their first D-line that they had. This is the Michael Mathis, John Cecil, Ryan Purcell, Elliot Moore D-line. They're coming out in a person defense. Well, this time Raleigh Flyers have decided to go for a horizontal stack. This is not their side stack they've been running normally. You see Jared Wolf with trying to guard a nice out and undercut from the Raleigh Flyers and is able to get open on that one. He's going to swing it back around, get a wide open cut in the middle. Good reset. Excellent flow at the moment from Raleigh. They have lots of open cutters from the back. However, they are using a lot of throws to make it to the end zone. We're going to see if the Soul can get an opportunity. And now Raleigh is just a couple of yards from the end zone, and they are going to sneak it down the sideline and get the score.
Number 1, Justin Allen with the Soul on the far side after some nifty disc work.
Now the Soul are going to put out, yep, they have their main double wide O-line, including we got Tank, Kieran Thomas, Jeff Loscorn, Max Cook, Rory Orloff, along with Chase Cunningham and Ethan Bollock. We're going to see if the Soul do what they did in the previous offensive point, where they swing it around and throw about 30 throws to score, or if they are going to try and just take a deep shot straight away. And there's the pool. Game moving at a quick pace at the moment. We have Rory Orloff catching the pool, going to the middle, hit Jeff Loscorn. We have the Austin Soul coming out in a horizontal stack with the offense they've been running this whole game so far. We got Tank, great cut from the back. He's going to get an easy 5-10 yards on that one. Look for a continue. He has it. Kieran Thomas. There's a deep run from Ethan Pollock, but they're going to look that off. This line is too chill to be throwing those 50-50 deep shots. Max Cook up line. He was open, but they don't like it. They're going to swing it around. Take the smart choice. We have Tank cutting all the way to the back, looping around the front and getting the disc. Once again, this is very smart, chill offense from the main O-line for the Austin Soul. They once again have an open deep run, but they do not want to risk it. They feel perfectly okay to move it easily. Roy Orloff on a give and go, but the defense switches. We got a Scoober, and oh man, Chase had to get up to get that one. And Ethan goes to Jeff Loscorn. Does he? Yes, he does. In the back corner, Jeff Loscorn. And you have to be happy with that motion from the Soul. Looked off many 50-50 deep cuts.
Thank you to Chase Cunningham for catching that floaty one. Thank you to DiscStore.com for providing the mini discs for today's giveaways. Look underneath the disc, you may have an exclusive $5 off coupon your next purchase. Get your discs and jerseys from the Austin Soul official sponsor, DiscStore.com.
And there's the pool. This is the Mick Walter, Paul Starkle, Carlos Vargas, Ryan Purcell D-line, along with others. But it seems like the Soul are running two main D-lines at the moment, hoping to get a break so they can put their other one out there. And the Flyers have come out in their horizontal stack. They are not doing the side stack as they did at the start. That is a Scoober. It is floating. Soul unable to get there. Robert Lewis was close. He was unable to get it. And so far, the Flyers are taking the easy options. That is a run up the line. He is not going to be in the end zone, though. He is knocking on the door. A big swing around. Takes a 20-yard drop in order to center the disc and get it out of the corner. Oh, there's the fake hammer. If you're going to fake it, just throw it. You already did half the work. Can Mick get on the mark? He does. He stops the continue to that break side. Oh, no. We got give goes, and that is open from the back. The Flyers doing what they need to do on that point to get the score.
Raleigh ties it up at 3. Just over halfway done with the first quarter. Austin still up that break.
while we have this moment, just want to say thank you for everybody watching at home, for everybody watching this replay after the game as well. Appreciate all the support. Go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button. Austin Soul will appreciate it. And Max Cook picking up the disc for the old man double wide line, showing experience and wise decision making that only comes after making all those mistakes in your 20s. Max Cook is going to continue it around to Rory Orloff, who hits a patch of grass and is unable to get as high as he needs to catch that disc. We have a push pass from Raleigh, feeling it. D-line. We have an AUDL double team. That is legal. Unlike in college or in club, you are allowed to double team in the AUDL. Oh, Ethan Pollock just runs right through and snags that. And now are they gonna reward him? Give him the bookends. Give him the bookends. Ethan is working hard for those bookends. He really wants to catch the score here. Oh, Chase throws the big lefty scooper, the middle of everybody, to Max Cook. That is correct. On paper, there is no way that throw should have worked. I am not sure what Chase Cunningham saw in that throw. But then again, that is why he is out there playing, and I am up here announcing as Austin Soul is able to convert that score. That O-line, super efficient for the Austin Soul so far. The pool, the Raleigh Flyers coming out in their horizontal stack. Seems that they have moved away from the side. Oh, that is a straight deep shot down the skinny side of the field, and it works out beautifully. He is not in the end zone, though. And that is a give-go. There is no travel. That is clean.
Raleigh with a quick score again after the deep throw. And with 4:40 to go.
And with about 4 quick throws, able to get that score. Actually, I think it was more than 4 throws, but I just wanted to say that. And Austin Stoll still resting on that break they got early on, but this game is still super close. Right. Yeah, fortunately this mic won't pick up anything, so we're still figuring out all the stuff in the booth. For those watching at home, you can't tell how hectic it is up here. We have a whole bunch of people that have never been in this booth before somehow making things work, which is always impressive. And we have the main O-line for the Austin Soul coming out. Once again, they have been extremely efficient. We have, side stack. Chase Cunningham was so open in the back. Jeff Loscorn did not have the position against the mark in order to get an easy throw off, and so he doesn't. Once again, very safe decision making. For those watching at home, this offensive line is ridiculously safe. If you want to teach people how to own the disc, value the disc, this line is showing you how it's done. That is throwing through the foul. Jay was ready to call it, but he doesn't. And that is the first risky deep shot we've seen this line take. And Ethan, gets the disc ripped out of his hand. And we're going to see what the call is here.
Strip called on Raleigh. Austin will retain the disc. Injury timeout.
There was a strip call, and that is an injury timeout now. So the call on the field was that the Austin Soul player caught the disc, at which point the Raleigh Flyers player took it out of his hand. That is the call on the field. For those at home, you can make your own judgment. And now the Soul are going to tap in the disc right on the end zone. And a quick lefty backhand, easy score to Chase Cunningham.
Ethan Pollard with the lefty backhand for the score. I believe that's his third assist already.
And we see the Austin Soul with their other main D-line they've been running. So far, they've been very tight lines. We are seeing one offensive line being run and alternating between two defensive lines, giving them the energy they need to perform well. Also gives them the opportunity, if they get a break, they can put in the other defensive line. So it makes sense from the Austin Soul. It's been working out very well. Trying to get a defense chance started at the stadium. We have Starkville on the mark. Gets thrown around. Raleigh Flyers showing some good motion, getting off the sideline back to the middle of the field. They're going to try and swing this around, and oh my goodness, Mick Walter gets up, gets the D. And now this D-line, last time they got two Ds, and both times they're able to get it down to the end. So this time they go straight deep shot to Mick Walter. Give it the bookends. Oh, doesn't float enough. Let's just say that if one of his special tactics teammates had thrown that to him, I believe he would have caught it. And now this D-line's going to get another D, and who is that? Two.
That's their huck and set. Now we're going to set.
All right. Best offense is a good defense, I hear from the crowd. Wise words. And Paul Starkville is able to twist his body to get open. He's going to reset the disc. Very smart. Throwing around the defense. That's the deep shot. Second deep shot. Oh, man. I mean, Josh Stradowski. He did get a hand on it. He had a sweet horizontal layout. Unable to convert. And now the D-line trying to get their their third D of this point. To earn another opportunity. I have to imagine they're going to call a timeout if they can get a D on this. That D-line has got to be tired by this point. And there's the deep shot. Mick Walter was expecting the under. I think the offensive player is expecting the under too. And now I can already see Bigley. I can already see him. Yeah. Timeout. Austin Soul calling the timeout. Once again, thank you all for watching at home. We're going to take this moment to call out for Scout Real Estate. They are an Austin-based firm built for smart and sustainable urban growth, represented by longtime Ultimate player Rob Seidenberg.
49 Financial is a local firm that specializes in crafting customized plans to help your clients achieve financial independence. Through their team-based approach to serving clients, they're able to offer a wide range of solutions for retirement savings, family protection, estate planning, and more. Come see fellow Frisbee enthusiast Justin Anderson at 49 Financial, where two are better than one.
Well, sorry, people at home, for the double ad. I do work at the ads business, so I have no problems with that. We are coming back from the timeout. We are waiting for the refs to call us in. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. But we can see that Austin Soul has put in their main O-line.
Austin gets to take it up to the end line.
And we have the disc coming in now. Max Cook is going to go scuba over the top to Kieran Thomas. He is stuck on the sideline. We're going to see if he gets it off or he goes deep. He does not go deep. He swings it around. Once again, this line showing us how to play safe and smart. Tank didn't even like that option. He's instead going to go for the swing. So far, this line has only had 1 turnover. And that was not on a bad decision. It was just hitting a patch of grass and not being able to jump. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that wasn't this line. Oh. And we have Tank on the sideline. Once again, going to swing it back to the middle. He really doesn't like that deep shot. I can't tell you how many times Tank has gotten mad at his teammates for trying to take that skinny side huck. It would be bad if he would do that in a professional ultimate game. Oh, I hear hammer or nothing from the crowd. We saw what happened last time to Soul threw a hammer. It's not the best decision. Oh, Chase has the disc now. He has lots of people running deep, including Ethan Pollock. He is going to take it. And that is a beautiful, beautiful throw. And I'm telling you right now, the coach loved that. Coach giving Chase Cunningham a chest bump. We'll wait till the next quarter. And with the quarter almost over,
just under 30 seconds to go, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's get pumped for this team line.
and there it goes. Oh, we have an offsides call. I believe is what. It's got to be offsides, right? I don't know what.
On Austin.
Yeah, we saw Chase complaining to the ref. Oh no, we are giving Raleigh a short field to go and score here. They have 20 seconds left at the end of this quarter. We're going to see if they get closer, if they just put it up and hope to get a score. Austin Soul knows a thing or two about scoring at the buzzer. Oh, get up. Oh, Walsh. And there's the hammer. Unguardable. In the back corner.
And Raleigh gets the score. 8 seconds to go. And now we see that magic we can pull out of our hats.
Surely the Austin Soul can't score with 8 seconds left. There is the pool. Once again, as soon as they touch this disc, that timer is going to start. And there it goes. Let's see if they go one deep shot. Oh, they're going to swing it. Oh boy, 4, 3, 2. There's Chase with the deep shot. It is catchable. It is in the end zone. We got 2 tall people in there. Oh, man. Austin Soul rise. Wow. You give the Austin Soul a chance and they will score. You give them any more than 5 seconds and they will do it. And that is the first quarter break. I'm going to work.
The Austin Soul up 7-5 over the Raleigh Flyers.
I'm going to step away from the mic for just a second, trying to get our second commentator in here.
End of quarter activity. We have a ton of kids over in the north end zone, and we're going to do the field goal challenge just with a lot of kids. The first one to throw their disc through the opposite field uprights wins. Bragging rights. I don't know what else they win. When I say go, go. All right, ready? On your mark, get set, go! staying in the middle of the field. She's got a clear advantage. I don't think anyone's done it yet. Has anyone? And there we go. All right. That was some pretty crazy stuff out there. Thanks to all the kids for playing. Thanks to the Hype Squad. FYI, if you're feeling hungry or thirsty, head over to the north end of the field to the Austin Torch booth. If you're unawares, the Austin Torch is the new women's professional ultimate team here in Austin. All the proceeds that they earn tonight go towards the Austin Torch. So head on over there and support them. And also get a sign. We're just getting the clock set up here for the second quarter. Well, we have a moment of silence and also mention the next quarter game of the Soul also is the
Okay, we are back in here for the second quarter. We are here with Shelby Losgore stepping in the booth with us. Shelby, what have you seen so far from that first quarter? What did you like?
It was exciting. We played like pretty chilly, fun ultimate.
I know, right? That
nice.
offensive line, ridiculously efficient. And they are back out there. They are running their horizontal stack. We are running the exact same offensive line that we've had this entire time. Were you happy with the Chase Cunningham decisions? We had some. We had a scooper in there. We had some deep throws that worked out well.
Yeah.
We will leave it right there. Jeff Losgore looks off the deep shot. That's a smart decision. We have a call.
Pick on Austin Soul, and our penalty still Austin Soul disc.
Okay, we have a pick against the Austin Soul. They're going to be going back a few yards, and Jeff is going to be tapping in the disc now. And we are looking in our vert stack. Oh boy. Oh tank. That's smart. Oh. Well, we have Luis coming up here.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, Rory Orloff
There we go.
with a great snag. And he is making some moves on the end zone. Throws it.
All right.
And hits Max Cook.
I love when Rory gets the disc in those squirrely situations.
Absolutely. Rory Orloff working in small spaces. That's what he does best. Give goes up the lines.
He's got a great shimmy.
Yeah. Whew. It is hard to think up here in the booth. That music is blazing. I don't know if y'all can hear that at home or not. Hope you're rocking out as hard as we are. So what's been the success so far for that offensive line? The main offensive line for the Austin Soul.
What's been it?
You know, what's been the success for the Austin Soul offensive line? What have they been doing right? You can't hear me. Take it too loud.
Sorry, did you say what's been the success?
Yeah, for the Austin Soul offensive line. They've only had one turnover, which was a Rory Orloff drop in the middle.
Yeah.
But so far they've been killing it.
I think their average age.
Oh, of course.
Been,
Of course. As I said earlier, the mistakes of their 20s, they all learned
Right.
from that. Definitely translates well. If your coach is yelling at you to do something, you should probably do it.
Yeah, I think it's a great decision to put all the old veterans on the same line together.
It's really worked out well. And now we get the defensive line. This is the Michael Mathis version of the defensive line. This one has not earned as many Ds as the Mick Walter defensive line. However, both have been very effective. And even though that looks like that is Matt Bennett out there, it is not. And oh boy, Raleigh Flyers able to punch in the score.
I think Jared thinks he was fouled or had a pick.
Yeah, it seems to be some confusion on the field.
Terrence Mitchell put the brakes on. We're going to pull that in.
So when you asked me to come commentate, my husband, I showed him the email, and my husband said, I don't think that's a good idea. You're way too cynical for that kind of stuff.
And we all, trust me, we appreciate that opinion for the people watching at home. Christopher Griego was dropping hot takes in the comments section at the start of the game, so I'm sure they appreciate it. And we have the standard offensive line coming out now. They're going to do what they do best, which is swing it around in the backfield. At some point, they will make their way down the field and score. But Chase Cunningham has the disc. Will he throw it deep? It is a 50-50 every time he gets it. Makes a smart decision to go to Tank. He fakes the hammer. Does not throw it. As they continue around. Once again, go to Chase Cunningham in the side. What is he going to do here? Is he going to scuba this? That's what he did the last time. Nope, he's going to be smart. Swings it. And Jeff, does not throw the inside throw through the middle. Can he throw that? Can he make that one? Is that one that's in his arsenal?
He can throw anything.
Good answer. And we have, once again, they are doing some easy give goes. Trying to be smart. Chase is mad he didn't get the disc back. Oh, there it is. At some point, they're going to throw it in the end zone, but still thinking how they want to do it. Oh boy. Raleigh Flyers looking like they wanted to lay out there, but did not. Now Max Cook, he's going to push pass it to Ethan Pollock. Oh no. Okay, here it is. There's the open cut. And Rory Orloff.
I've been really impressed with how good Ethan's been behind the disc so far this year.
Right. Most of the time we see him making the deep runs.
Right. And half of me is like, stay downfield. But, you know.
Yeah, when they give you those unders, you got to take them, right?
I'm sure he's been getting backed a ton, so.
Absolutely.
Our D-line has done a really good job containing like Brett Metsuka and Goose and some of their best players.
Absolutely. Is that their number one person they like to pick on the D-line for this? Or? Oh. And there is the pull. This is the Mick Walter D-line. This is the one that has earned about 4 Ds this game. They've also had about 4 turnovers, but that's okay because they've earned the Ds. That's their job. There is the disc swing, barely catches it above the ground from the Raleigh Flyers. They continue around once again, another very close throw, but these guys are professionals. I can assure you that is not too close for them. He looks like he wanted a foul there. The ref did not agree. And once again, we got a dump back, and they just continue to lose yards, which is okay. Until they make a risky. That was a beautiful scoober, followed up by another beautiful scoober. They're pulling out all the tricks. And now they are just a couple yards from the end zone. After going back about 25 yards, they made it all the way back to the end zone on a pair of scoobers. There's the give-go. Defense just trying to contain, but they are not getting anywhere close. There was a switch on the give-go, and wow, a little bit too easy.
The double scoobers moved them all the way down the field, and then Raleigh pushed it to the ground.
What's Raleigh's record so far this year? Do you know?
Their record is 3-1.
3-1. Who did they lose to?
I do not actually know that. I should have done my research. Sorry, people at home. If someone wants to comment in the YouTube channel, I will give you a shout out for giving us the answer to that. Oh, actually, no, we're getting our guy in the production. We're getting Greg Militello to look this up right now on the AUDL.com. Everybody take a moment to go AUDL.com and look up the standings yourself. We'll get that answer for you. Yeah, the Dallas Roughnecks are 3-0. They had a brutal, brutal game for the Austin Soul, losing. Right, I'm sure you probably saw that or heard of it. Okay, Raleigh lost to Dallas in Raleigh is the word that I got from Greg Militello. So looks like they are at the top of the standings. Playing again tomorrow. Gotcha. Thank you, Greg Militello. And we have the standard O-line. And for those at home that thought that was risky, that was not. They've done that too many times. Is this a zone?
Yeah.
That is a zone. So they are running a 4, kind of like a 4 up front. And then they have a two wings and a deep appears to be the zone. And you should not do this against the old guys. This is their favorite thing in the world.
That was too easy.
I can't imagine that was a smart decision.
Try that again.
Right, absolutely.
Yes, you should make fun of him.
Oh no. Please tell me the camera got that. Oh, Chase, just stop. Chase, please stop. Oh no. If someone turns that into a GIF for me, I will pay you $5. Don't have it? Oh, too bad. Well, sorry. Sorry we didn't have the good camera work to catch that. For those at home that didn't see it, Chase Cunningham was dancing. Well, I guess you call it dancing. He was moving to the music. We will see if Raleigh comes out of that zone again on the next point. That did not work out well for them. Oh, that is a straight deep throw. They're trying to go against Michael Mathis. Oh, my goodness. That guy for Raleigh has been...
Into the end zone for the score.
Terrence Mitchell has been killing it on their O-lines for Raleigh. Oh, really? So I hear from Boob, that is the only non-Soul player that Boob follows on Twitter. Getting some love for Terrence Mitchell.
Had a couple boring points in a row now. That
I know, pretty standard offensive points.
Guess it's all right as long as we stay
right
up.
Oh, we are coming down a side stack. Oh, no, never mind. They're just isolating Jeff. Oh, no, Jeff did not hear the footsteps behind him. And now he's going to have to play defense. Can Jeff Losgard play defense? Can this O-line play defense? They're going to have to. Austin Soul is only up 2 breaks. This is a very important point. Probably shouldn't have said that we had too many boring offensive points. Definitely the commentator's fault. Oh, and that one was just about blocked.
Jinxed him by saying it was
yeah, absolutely.
Getting boring.
Every time, right? Every time. And now, rather than running their O-line, they're putting out their D-line. So they are running the Mick Walter D-line. The D-line that's gotten the most turns so far. They're going to put out an offense. The coach, Bigley, showing a lot of faith. So we're going to see if they play as chill as the standard O-line for Austin Soul. It's going to be pretty hard. We have a much younger average age on the line right now.
I think Walter's the only one on this line that ever plays pretty chill.
I don't know. If Mick Walter is the most chill player, then this is going to be pretty crazy. They're going Bert Stack. Straight give go. We got a deep run from Andrew Walsh. They don't like it, though. They look it off. And Walsh coming back under. Kids at home, if you want to get open, make a deep run and come back under. That is the key. We got the swing into the middle. Going to Paul Starkle. He's going to swing it around to Andrew Walsh. Walsh has been getting open at will against this D-line. Oh, that is a risky deep shot. There's a whistle. Please catch it.
There's a pick in the stack.
Yep, there is.
On the Austin Soul player, penalty still Austin Bliss.
I guess you're not allowed to run through the middle of the vert stack and expect to be open.
Apologies for that. Just like in basketball, same thing in ultimate, but you cannot do it in ultimate.
Yeah, pick's not allowed. And Starkle's going to make the run from the front. Does not get open. Oh, they are trying to run this vert stack. Mick Walter getting open from the middle. There's no continue there, though. He's going to go up the sideline. Oh, absorbing the foul. Loses his hat. Does the ref call that? He does.
Austin Soul top of this, still a 10-yard penalty on contact.
All right, what is the go-to play right here? Are we going to swing to the middle?
Walsh
Or
in the back.
hammer to Walsh at the back was the call. They don't do it, though. They just... Well, that's a bit boring. Wasted a great hammer opportunity. And we have about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Austin Soul maintaining their 2-break lead. So we have a lot of faith being shown there by the coach, putting in that D-line, not running the O-line 2 points in a row.
Yeah.
Is that because of they don't want to make them too tired?
Nah, I don't think they were that tired. I mean, that was a short point that they got broken on.
Right.
I just think
Coach just wanted to switch it up.
Or, a mental break,
yeah, absolutely. And so now we're able to get back on track and have our D-lines play on the D points. So hopefully Austin Soul can do what they need to get that Mick Walter D-line back in there. We have Elliot Moore guarding in the back, and oh, they're going to challenge Elliot Moore on the deep shot. Oh! Elliot Moore needs to go back at the gym, get a little bit more vert. Great run on it, though.
Despite the great effort by Elliot Moore, Raleigh gets the deep throw, and then the quick touchdown for the stone.
I've noticed that our D-line is fronting a lot of the guys, which I find interesting because Raleigh seems to be very fast deep, and they keep beating us there.
For the people at home, that means that the Austin Soul is giving the deep throws to the Raleigh Flyers, tempting them to throw those deep throws. And they've been taking their chances, but then again, the Soul has also gotten some turnovers from it, so I guess they're going for the gambling play there, trying to make something happen.
I'd be interested to see what some kind of scrappy zone looks like against Raleigh.
Right. I don't know that I've seen the Soul throw a zone in any of the games I've seen this season. Doesn't mean they can't do it, though. I guarantee you they've all played one before.
Yeah. They've
not
probably
sure.
got a mean four-man cup.
Oh, right.
These tall guys.
Oh,
but,
so many tall guys.
This is probably the least windy game they've played in 3 years.
Right. It is quite hot up here at the booth. Not very much airflow. Same thing down there on the field. Oh, that is an open deep run. Take's actually going to throw it. For once, making a risky decision. And Chase Cunningham absorbing the contact.
Is Chase going to dance again?
Woo! Rory Orloff putting in work this game. Catching and throwing scores. It does not look like they brought 3 lines.
Yeah.
It looks like they brought 2 and a bit, enough to make a substitution on a D-line if they get a break.
Oh, really?
Apparently they did not think we were good enough or the full squad Oh, that's also that. Yeah, it turns out a Friday game is hard to get off of work and come to. We appreciate the Raleigh Flyers coming down here to Austin, to Texas in general, to play this doubleheader. This is the John Cecil, Purcell, Andrew Walsh, Elliott Moore D-line with Michael Mathis out there.
Oh, that's a great D. Is that Walsh?
Man, I missed that.
Of course it is.
Yep, fun fact. Andrew Walsh is a man. And now this D-line with Purcell picking up. Purcell played a lot of O points in previous years. Now out on the D-line. We got Elliott Moore. Running their vertical stack. They're not doing horizontal. You see, this is Doug Richardson. Even though he is wearing the Matt Bennett jersey, that is not Matt Bennett. Kind of looks like Matt Bennett, but it is not. Trying to trick us out. Jared Wolf with the disc. Throws the scoober. Elliott Moore.
All right.
Yeah.
We needed that break. That was fun.
Austin Souls D-lines are putting in great work this game.
Walsh is so fun to watch. He is my
Elliott
hands
Moore?
down my favorite Walsh.
Oh yeah,
Walsh.
Andrew Walsh.
My
yeah.
favorite utility player in
Absolutely.
all of Ultimate. He can do everything.
Yeah, we saw him playing a lot of O-lines early on, past season, this season, but so far he's been playing D-line this whole game. Doing a great job on those turns, getting out there and making smart decisions for everybody. We have Raleigh coming out on their side stack. They like to ISO a cutter in the middle. Who is it going to be? Starkle. Looks like, I think is that Paul Starkle?
That's Goose.
Oh boy, and that is the straight deep shot, challenging Mick Walter in the deep space. Mick is running hard, unable to get that throw. Is just too good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom was confusing all of us. Introducing a new rule into the AUDL, the 2-point throw.
The stadium is so small, I can hear you when you heckle.
There's a 2-point throw? Oh, gosh, no.
Right. Everybody was confused on that one. We have a kid yelling from the front, there should be more heckling. I would have to agree. Boom, boom. And now we have, the O-line. We have the standard O-line out there, here to show us all how to swing the disc around. Oh, I hear a whistle.
Offsides on the throw.
I'm not sure where he's pointing.
Offsides on the Raleigh. Also gets the disc in midfield.
All right.
Nice flick from the sideline.
Looks like we're setting up another side stack.
Yeah, that is. It's either an angled vert stack or a side stack. You are right. Yep, that is a side stack. On the other side, though. Oh, they're all flooding to the one side. Going to Chase Cunningham. Smart play, flooding one direction, and then Chase Cunningham cutting under from the back. They're going to give go to Chase. Defender thought he could get there, but throw too good.
Nice cut, Kieran.
Kieran Thomas showing us all how to run hard to the sideline.
Yeah, Kieran.
Oh, that is a dangerous play, is it not? Oh, man.
Kieran hasn't had many touches today, but he's been grinding hard and making smart cuts.
Absolutely. Every person on this line, good hard cuts, out unders. Ethan Pollock showing us a horizontal cut, doesn't get open with it. Rory Orloff working hard in the back, doesn't get open either. They reset, good quick reset, opening space for everybody. I don't know. Either third or 10th, somewhere in there.
players not have score songs this year?
I guess not. That's a great question, actually. I don't know that I heard them in the first game.
Yeah, I'm not sure I did either.
Yeah, we don't have the classic I Want to Build a Snowman.
Yeah, shout out.
From our favorite Caleb. Still love you, Caleb. Raleigh running a vert stack, I believe. Not doing the side stack option. I can't tell if they're switching into a horizontal or not. They have a lot of motion going on. Oh no, that is an open deep cut. Oh boy, Cecil got turned around. Mathis tried to help out, but that is too good.
We should really try backing them. Should I yell down to Bjorn?
Right, yeah, go down to Bjorn and tell him, hey man, I know we're trying to gamble on the deep defense. I guarantee if you talk to Cecil, he would say he should have got that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what he would tell you.
Cecil's my trainer at Lifetime.
Oh, really?
So he's
shout out.
He's not going to hear the end of that this week.
Yeah, he was expecting the simple out and undercut.
I'm going to make him do burpees.
Absolutely. And we saw the double move completely switched him up. Mathis unable to come and help in the back. And now we get the ever solid, super chill.
Really handsome.
Apparently quite handsome. Good tank once again on the sideline. He's going to fake the deep throw and swing it. Oh no, he goes out the undercut too. Kieran Thomas. We have a waterfall undercut from Chase. They don't like it. They're going to swing it around. Does he continue? Yes, he does. Continues all the way to Rory Orloff. So we're seeing, once again, just super smart offense from the Soul. Oh, and as soon as I say that, they skip middle. And that was a smart decision. Max Cook's player was poaching off of him. We have Pollock open. If they're going to continue, they're not going to do it, though. Tank goes right back. Give go up the sideline. Doesn't hit him. And now we have Chase Cunningham in the middle. He's trying to find an under, and Kieran Thomas gives it to him. And I should be counting throws. Oh, wow. Super smart.
Great throw, Kieran.
Show us your moves, Chase. Oh, timeout call from the Austin Soul, I believe.
Austin Soul took their second and final timeout of the half. With just over 36 seconds
that's smart.
It is 15-12 in favor of the Soul.
That is a smart timeout. Give a moment. See if they're going to set up something special here.
And since we have a timeout, I was looking at the phones.
What do you think? They're going to make a power line?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do a double team. If they're going to guard the deep space. I think those are all good options.
Don't forget to check out our Instagram page too, ATX Soul. We're also on Facebook.
Looks like they're just putting in a straight D line.
Yep. Looks like they are stacking. Is this the standard?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same D line they've been running. Cecil, Mathis, Jared Wolf. We got Ryan Purcell, Andrew Walsh. Who am I missing? Elliot Moore and Michael Mathis. We'll see if they. Oh, sorry.
Michael hasn't had his Sports Center worthy
He has
yet
not.
this game,
He
so
has
maybe
not.
it'll come now.
He is guaranteed to have one highlight every game. We'll see if they take your advice and back the players this time, or if they continue to give them the under, or to guard the unders and give them the deep cuts.
Not a great pull.
Yeah, that did not go very far. That might even go out. Nope, it landed in. I think they would say they placed it right where they wanted to. So we have Elliot Moore in the deep space. We have Michael Mathis in the deep space. They're oh no, yeah, okay. Looks like they might be switching. Let's see if Mathis guards the under. Yeah, there's the switch. Walsh and Jared Wolf do a great switch. And now we have lots of people in position to get this D. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Who was that, Mathis?
That's Mathis getting skied, yeah.
Happy. He jumped a little early.
Right. But hey, at least they got 12 seconds.
Yeah.
This is enough time for the Soul to score 2 points. We all know we're going to give it to Chase Cunningham, and he's going to throw it deep so that somebody, we got Ethan Pollock out there, Kieran Thomas.
Yeah.
We got all your favorites.
Is Hinky playing tonight?
Oh, yeah. My money is on Rory Orloff cleaning up in the back, letting all the other people jump for it, and they get the snag in the back of everybody.
I'm going to go for a Kieran Sky.
Okay, classic.
I think he's pretty juiced after that last throw
right.
he had.
Classic Kieran Sky. Anybody who's been watching Frisbee has seen that many times. Go dig up an old 2012 double wide video. I guarantee you'll see a few Kieran Skies in there. Rory Orloff on the sideline. There's no chase in sight.
Uh-oh, looks like Kieran's throwing it.
Oh, man, he has to throw a laser flick.
Wah, wah.
Too bad. Bigley, go talk to your team.
Solid quarter. I think we stayed almost on serve the whole time.
I believe so. I don't think they got a break back.
About a 15-minute half. You can go get snacks and drinks at the Torch booth up on the north end. As a reminder, all the
oh, send him out, yeah. That is now halftime. I want to take this moment to thank Shelby to come and commentate for us. You're going to go back to your friends after this, or you're going to stay up here?
I'm going to go hang. I got some family in the stands.
Oh, we got family in the stands.
Yeah.
So I want to thank her for doing that. We appreciate it. For everybody back at home, get some water, get some food, come back for the second half. See y'all soon.
Thanks.
See if we can, the Soul are looking to avenge a previous overtime loss against the Dallas Roughnecks in Dallas. All right, our hype squad are out there. The hype squad's out there getting our kids ready for our halftime challenge. We're going to do the same thing we did last week, a little relay race. The first kid, I believe, are we doing a bear crawl? Oh, just running? Okay. So they're going to spin around the cone 5 times. And then they're going to sprint to the opposite line there. And then they have to throw the disc back to their team. And once that person catches the disc, then they can sprint. Then they go, doing the 5 spins and then sprint. First team to complete the whole relay wins. Alright, so once I get away from the hype squad, letting me know they're ready, we will go. Alright, we are ready to go. On your mark, get set, go! You gotta spin around the disc 5 times, you're gonna get really dizzy. And then sprint, that's good enough, that's good, go, go, go. Oh boy, we're making him throw it far. All right. I couldn't throw that far when I was that age. All right, team 1, it looks like already done. Team 2, and score. Thanks to all the kids for participating in the halftime activity. That is not as easy as it may look. It's quite difficult. Thanks to the hype squad. Scout Realty for sponsoring. More to come on Scout Realty later in the game. Alright, you've got 12 minutes to go get snacks and drinks. Everyone back in their seats for the movie.
Goes out to our friends in the mosh pit here.
Did you ever edit? Yeah. I heard they brew their own beer though. I want to go out there sometime. Just fucking
This is our shortest song. Here we go.
See
out to the kid in the front row dancing his heart out. Austin Soul will begin this half on defense, pulling from north to south of 15-13. Quarters underway.
Okay, we are back into the second half. Full service, rocking out hard for us. And there's a really fast D, I believe. That was a D, right? Yeah. And I just threw straight to him. I didn't even see it. So quick. And this is the fake. Matt did it. That is Doug Richardson. Does not have a jersey yet. Oh my goodness, layout D.
He gets it back with a huge layout.
Man, that will make your coach happy. You get a turn and you get it back right afterwards. And now Raleigh goes straight deep shot. They're going to challenge Michael Mathis in the deep space. That is a bold move. And the throw does not stay with us.
Floats harmlessly out of bounds. But now we got to work it all the way down the field.
So we're going to see if this D-line, they are able to convert on that turnover. They weren't able to convert when they were inches away from the end zone. Let's see if they value this a bit more. Wow, a huge inside throw. Floats over everybody, and Ball just snags it. As Boom says, that was played as called. With the fake out, Elliott Moore with the fake out jump in the middle. We have Walsh going around, going up big to Michael Mathis. Throws the hammer deep space. I don't think he saw the other defender, to be honest with you. They're going to call a foul.
Call contact.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap.
Contact called on the defense. Integrity rule invoked. Raleigh disc.
Great integrity call from Jared Wolf. So there was a foul called by the refs. However, Jared Wolf called off the foul, saying, nope, I should have caught that anyways. And now Raleigh is going to get their third opportunity at offense on this point after that quick turn and then the deep throw that didn't work out for them. We have Cecil on a layout trying to snag it. This is Boom's favorite Twitter follow with the disc right now. Doesn't matter. I think everybody likes the way he plays. And there's the deep shot. Cecil gets up and shows everybody those ups that he's been working on. I hear shouts of "We love Cecil" in the crowd. Oh, gratuitous. Doug Richardson. Oh my goodness. Doug Richardson, after a sweet snag, decides he wants to give Elliott Moore a layout as well. Elliott was not prepared for it. And we get Raleigh with their fourth opportunity at offense on this point. That D-line has not been able to convert so far. I imagine the coach is going to have some choice words for them when they get back to the sideline. Raleigh with a high release flick. The "you can't touch this" high release flick. Oh, and that is a missed throw. Oh, Bigley does not give them the opportunity.
Calling a timeout, probably a good idea because this has been a long point.
And with that, the Soul are going to call a timeout. They are going to get their offensive line in there. Turns out that 3 failed conversions for the D-line is too much for the coach. And so they're going to get the professionals to go in and try and get the score. I'm going to take a step over and look at what the YouTube comments are. I appreciate y'all typing some things in. Oh, Kyle Hickey going in there commentating. I would have to agree. Kyle Hinkey for Callahan. We have Lydia in the booth saying hi to everybody. And now coming in after the timeout. Not sure what the delay is, but they're coming back in now. Disc is now in. We have the standard vert stack with the 1 and 2 from the back cutting under and the third player going deep. Chase Cunningham was the third player. He makes an out and undercut. He gives it to Ethan Pollock. Ethan is going to give it back around to Jeff Loscorn. Jeff Loscorn is going to continue to swing the disc. And we have Kieran Thomas. He's going to play chill, going through the middle to Tank. Tank's going to throw the scoober. Oh, my goodness. I'll have to share with y'all my video clip I have of Tank throwing a scoober playing for Boo Tower. It was not pretty. It got smashed. And now Chase is right on the end zone. He's going to bend around a big lefty flick to Ethan Pollock in the back. And Chase showing us that he has those well-placed throws. Chase is not afraid to take risks. That was not a, well, I don't know. I'm not actually sure if that was a break. It was a D-line to start with, but I can't remember. For those of y'all that are not at the stadium, it is bumping out here. We have about 40 people throwing discs around the stadium while watching the game. We have a full packed side of the stadium. It is, the energy is very high out here for those watching at home. You can't possibly understand. And we have Raleigh going in their horizontal stack. Didn't like the initial deep cut, so they're going to continue swinging it around. Oh boy, they have tight defense on the dump. They have to go to their second handler, and he is laying out in the end zone. Callahan, and oh boy. Now they finally make it out of the end zone, but they're going to have to work hard to get the score. We are hearing cheers of defense from the crowd, trying to give the Soul the energy. Oh no, he is wide open to the space, but that's floating. That is definitely Diable. The Austin Soul player getting the run. Oh, he fouls him. That's got to be a foul, right? Really? Oh man. Ref calls that clean. I'm actually kind of surprised at the no call. I'm surprised the integrity rule. Yeah, but they're gonna play on. I guess the call was that he was inviting the contact. Right. I believe the call was that he was boxing out there. And oh my goodness. Soul trying to get an open undercut continue. They have a hard time stringing two throws together. Oh my goodness, that is a throw from the hip. Deep flick from the hip. That stays in bounds. That's the throw that makes your coach mad at first, but happy at the end. And Josh Stradowski going and snagging it. He was the first undercut that got that point started, and he was the last cut to get the score. And that is the D-line for Austin converting. And that one is a break. And now we have Austin running their second D-line. Yep, this is their second D-line. This is the Mick Walter, Jared Wolf, Doug Richardson, Elliot Moore. Normally Michael Mathis, but I don't see him. I'm not sure what the players are signaling. Oh, the Soul player had the disc, celebrating with the disc. That is a common mistake. You'd love to carry that disc off the field because you're so excited. Turns out your teammates need it to pull it. And there is the pull. Austin Soul getting out there, trying to follow up with a second break in a row. Potentially a third break. I couldn't remember what the first one was or not. Raleigh Flyers coming on the horizontal stack. Oh boy. Throw through the middle. Takes a few extra steps, but that's okay. He's going to swing it back, losing yards, but centering the disc. We see a number of open undercuts. He decides to go scoober over the top. That's a great throw. Kids at home, if you want to work on that scoober, I say go for it. If your coach yells at you, just tell them the AUDL taught me how. I'm sure they'll accept that. Oh no, and that flick just wobbles a bit too much. Does not flatten out like it needs to. And now we have, that is not Matt Bennett. That is Doug Richardson picking up the disc. And we have a deep cut to start with from Andrew Walsh, and he cuts it back under. We have a Mick Walter run. They do not like it. Mick is going to clear out of the space. Now let's see if we get a swing. We do get a swing. Huge bendy swing throw. That's a throw that makes your coach happy. Centers the disc, resets the stall count, gives your cutters time to try and continue. We have Walsh open in the middle. So, yep, they do give it to him. We have a continue in the back. Cecil making a great run, but they don't like it. And now there's a call. I see the Soul pick. We have a pick call with Austin Soul losing some yards there on the call. We have a disc coming in. Are they going to stop it because of violation? Yeah. So started a little soon there. And Soul continuing to walk back. And now just coming in, the Soul are practically in North Austin at this point. And they're just going to take a straight deep shot. That's a bold move going to Andrew Walsh. Walsh boxes out beautifully. The Walsh claw comes out to get a huge snag. And he says, give it to me a second time. Let's go. Elliot Moore is showing a high school move there, a little low inside out backhand. Hitting John Cecil. Cecil has an open Walsh claw. They do not get it to him the first time, get it to him the second time. And we have Jared Wolf swinging it to John Cecil, gives it back to Jared Wolf. We're trying to get it to the open Doug Richardson. He's unable to find the right time and space. So they're going to play safe, and that is a great D. They have a great D. Raleigh Flyers player poaching in the back, waiting for the mistake, and it was there. And now they're going to get some quick motion. Do they capitalize on the transition? They do not. And they're going to reset back to a standard horizontal stack. We see a high release outside in flick. They have an open run in the deep space. Does not take it. Continues to swing the disc. They're playing very slow and chill, trying to make smart decisions. And they do. They get another open undercut. You can hear defense calls from the crowd, trying to get the Soul pumped back up. They've been out on the field for a while at this point. Oh, we have a break and goes back inside in the back end. Now the Flyers are about 10, 15 yards from the end zone. Swinging it back around the middle, and the Flyers player is a little bit mad. There's no open cutters. Was a travel call? Yep. And with that, they're going to move the disc back. That one was a bit too crazy to let go. And we are tapping the disc back in almost at midfield, but they are still just one throw away from a score. Another sweet layout. I'm telling you, that ground is not moist. It must be a little bit painful to make that commitment, but he's going to do what he needs to. Oh boy, that is a second flick attempt, and this time it is a catchable disc. And the Flyers digging deep, doing what they need to score. They could have easily given up on that point multiple times, and they did not. They continued to fight.
The amazing catch by Andrew Walsh. That point belongs to number 24, Noah Saul, for the Raleigh Flyers, with at least 3 layouts for catches.
Number 24, Noah Saul, doing the great layouts. And now we see the Austin Soul O-line is ready to get out there and swing the disc like they've been doing this entire time. Once again, if you are a young player learning the sport, watch this O-line. I guarantee you they know what they're doing. Making smart decisions, looking off the risky throws, moving the disc around. And here comes the pull. We can see them setting up in their horizontal stack. They are running Rory Orloff, Jeff Loscorn, and Max Cook in the handler positions. We have double unders and Chase Cunningham getting ISO'd on the sideline. They are unable to get to him down. Chase is going to be open on a deep run, but just barely open. And they're not going to take that risky throw. They're going to continue to swing. They've had very few turnovers from this offensive line. As far as I can remember, only one this entire game. That is how ridiculously efficient they've been. And that's with Chase Cunningham deep throws. Oh, that is another Chase Cunningham deep throw to a wide open Karen Thomas. This is bread and butter. Oh, man. No foul call. Raleigh Flyers player looking for a foul call, but Karen Thomas just absorbing the contact and getting the snag. That was a standard deep throw. Those guys have been doing that a long time.
Every throw on that point, though. They were right there.
And now we have the, let's see, which D-line is this? This is the Mick Walter, Michael Mathis, Josh Stradowski, Purcell, I believe. Yeah, Purcell's out there. Is Elliot Moore in this one? No, he's not. Who do they have? Oh, they have Carlos Vargas out here this time. Running this D-line. This D-line has gotten a lot of turnovers this game. A lot of earned turnovers, sorry. Not mistake turnovers. Oh, we have a side stack. You're getting an ISO in the middle. 24 is ISO, and see if he clears out. No, he tries to get open. Now, who is next up? We're looking from the side to see who's going to be running into the space next. They continue going to that same handler that they ISO'd at the start, running against Carlos Vargas, but I'm telling you, Carlos Vargas has the legs right now. He has the energy to guard that. He says, bring it on, challenge me. Oh, and now we get deep runs. Oh, Josh making some contact in the middle. I believe they're going to call that, yeah. Waiting for the call here. Oh, they're calling a pick. I would have thought that was a foul call, but it looks like they're, yeah, I mean, they moved back, so it was definitely a pick call, but. And there is the swing around. They have gotten out of the ISO situation, and now they're into your standard horizontals. No, never mind. They were right. They're still running the side stack. Fantastic open cut. That is so hard to guard. Foot race in the middle of the field. Good luck with that one. Oh, Purcell, if you had just laid out. The highlight reel is ready. We have the instant replay to show that. Go get yourself some airtime. Oh, Mick Walter right there. Once again, oh, almost travel, but they're not going to call that. Clean. And now Flyers are knocking on the door. They are trying to stay in this game, stay close. And he is not in the end zone yet, but throws the big bendy outside and flick. Raleigh Flyers capitalize. There were a lot of good things from that point from both sides. We saw the Flyers trying to run their ISO offense. They were able to get some motion down the field. Seoul had a lot of close opportunities to try and lay out, but nothing they were able to capitalize on. And now the Austin Seoul are going to run their standard offensive line. This has been the extremely efficient old school double wide line plus Chase Cunningham and Ethan Pollock. Yep, this is pretty much unchanged. I think they've run this exact same offensive line so many times this game. They've probably run this line 11 times this game, if I had to guess. We have 24 seconds at this point. But that's okay. The Austin Seoul loves to score right at the end of the quarter. They will do this thing where they swing it around, and then right at the last moment, Chase Cunningham is magically going to get the disc and throw the score. Oh, no, Chase Cunningham is running deep. Let's see, Ethan Pollock's going to have to put it up. Oh, boy, gives it to Max Cook. Max Cook with the hammer, laser hammer. And look at that. As the music says, I can't stop scoring at the buzzer. We apologize for the clock being lost in the broadcast. We're having some camera issues. Main camera is still working though, so that's okay. Not that we need to see the camera. What? No, that was Max Cook, hammer to Chase.
Max Cook to Chase Cunningham for the score. Now we're going to play defense for 1 second.
Can the Soul play D for 1 second? Can you even get a throw off in 1 second, Boom? Is that possible? Boom shakes his head and says, no, I don't think so. I think the bigger question is, can you get somebody down the field in 1 second? Right. On the release. So there is the catch, and there's the throw. He has the range. That is an incredible flick. That is an incredible throw. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. I am going. Okay, I am going to quit commentating. That is entirely my fault. I apologize to the Austin Soul community. I should not have been asking those questions. 100% my fault. Feel free to roast me in the chat. I deserve any comments that anybody says in the chat. I will accept full responsibility for that.
Now you're going to play heads or tails. We have Tex down there at the disc. And everyone that wants to play, stand up. Tex is going to toss the disc, and before she does, you have to touch your head if you think it's going to land head tail. Face side up. And touch your tail, your caboose. And it's going to land face side down. All right, everybody ready? Touch your head or your tail. Tex, go. Number 2, here we go. Hands again if you touch your tail, sit down. All right, everybody ready? Heads. All right, I want you guys to lock in your heads or tails sooner. All right, lock them in. All right, here we go. Throw 4. You in the front row, I saw you change your, you sit out. I got my eye on you. I'm watching everybody. All right, here we go. Next throw.
So as I said, I am turning in the mic. I am all done. I am accepting my fate. Just kidding. I'm still here. Y'all still gotta deal with me. We do appreciate all the comments in the chat. Everybody keeping it fun out there.
Next throw.
Come on, man, I'm killing it here. It's great. Going again, Tex.
All right, one last throw.
Sorry, they're playing a game of heads or tails in the crowd. I'm getting a little distracted. Oh, Hunter says no swag. He's shaking his head.
Oh, never mind. No swag. Just bragging rights.
Oh, high five. They get a high five. Hunter will give you a high five for winning heads or tails. For those of y'all that don't know, heads or tails is when the whole crowd stands up and puts their hand on either their heads or their tails, aka their butt. And when the disc gets flipped, if you chose wrong, you have to sit down. And eventually, after enough flips, for those of y'all that are math majors, you can figure it out. Somebody will be left standing and is the winner. So we are starting now in the 4th quarter. And oh my goodness, Raleigh Flyers are getting a turn, and they might just bring this back to 2 breaks, which is not good for the Austin Soul. Oh man, look at, they are pumped. The Flyers are pumped right now. They are rushing the field.
Great effort by the Soul on that D, but Raleigh gets it. Bring it within 19-17 off the quick break.
And with that, this has all of a sudden become a much closer game. A quick score at the buzzer followed by a quick break after the start of the next quarter. And what was a very healthy, comfortable lead for the Soul has now been worked down to just 2 points, which is about 2.5 breaks, depending on how you call it. Depending on who gets possession of the disc at the end of the game. Sorry, taking that moment to hydrate myself. For those at home, also take this moment to hydrate yourself. Drink some water, get some snacks. Greg gave me the thumbs up. Greg just hydrated himself, so he is doing well. That's right, drinking that water. And with that, the Flyers pull the disc, and the Soul running their standard offensive line. They really need to score this. The pull goes to the middle. And they ran their standard side stack where they clear everybody out and get the deep space open. They go deep this time. Ethan Pollock. It was Kieran Thomas last time. This time it's Ethan Pollock, and it's going to stay. Oh no, it does. Well, it does stay inbounds, but he had to challenge it.
Might have landed inbounds, but the tough defense from Raleigh made Ethan go up for it.
And now the Raleigh Flyers get another chance at a break. This is very scary for the Soul. They've been comfortably in the lead this entire game. And the Flyers are going to call a timeout. They are feeling this momentum. They want to get their top O-line out there.
Timeout called by Raleigh. Their first of the half, one remaining.
Let's see who Raleigh puts out there as their top 7. This is absolutely, even though there's 11 minutes left, this is absolutely a must-score point for the Raleigh Flyers. That Austin Soul O-line does not make very many turnovers. And they have a glorious chance at the moment to get what would be a third unanswered point, starting with the end of the third quarter and going into the start of the fourth quarter. The Soul has gone out there with one of their standard D-lines. This is the Doug Richardson, Andrew Walsh, Elliott Moore, Jared Wolf, Michael Mathis, Ryan Purcell, and John Cecil D-line is what this one is. This is not the Mick Walter D-line. Oh, Mitch Bennett getting the crowd pumped. Even Matt Bennett has thrown away his crutches. The coach is having to hold him back. Matt Bennett is trying to run onto the field, wanting to influence this game. But the D-line is going to have to be the ones to do it. We hear a "Let's Go Soul" chant from the crowd. The crowd does not want to see this slip away. We see Michael Mathis in the deep space, very afraid of the deep run. I would not want to guard the player that Michael Mathis is guarding right now. That guy is so fast. Oh, they go straight deep shot. Look at that. They're not even going to swing it. They're going to go 2 against 1 in the back. Elliott Moore gets, oh my goodness, skied again. And now the Flyers catch it in the end zone. This is unbelievable. All right, let's go, old guys. Let's go, old guys. Oh, no, they're not running the old guy line. We see the coach Bigley switching things up.
Got the big sky on the deep throw, but that was an extremely well-timed jump.
So this is very intelligent from the coach. The coach is giving the main offensive line. Oh, sorry, hearing something. Okay, so the coach is giving the offensive line time to rest, think, get their head in the right place, because if the Flyers score another point right here, they're going to need to stop the momentum. And there is the pull. So we see mostly a D-line that's coming out here and playing offense. I mean, we do have Tank out there, I believe. Yeah, we do have Tank out there. But for the most part, this is one of the D-lines. This is the Mick Walter D-line plus Tank. We see them running the vert stack. The D-lines have been historically running these vert stacks. Oh no, that dump defense is too good, and there's a stall.
Stall on Austin Soul.
You only get 7 seconds. in the AUDL. It is not very much time, and now the Raleigh Flyers get a chance to tie it up here. They are turning this into quite a game. Not that the Austin Soul wanted this to turn into a game. Oh boy, they are swinging around. They have an open cut from the back, and he is going to catch it on the strong side. And the Austin Soul, let's go. Let's go, old guy, double wide D-line. Get control of the situation. Tank, stay out there. We need you right now.
The fourth quarter thus far belongs to Raleigh. But good news, we still have about 10 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Let's go, Soul.
So far we have seen missed deep throws. We have seen, actually I think just missed deep throws from this line. That's turnovers they've had. We had a stall call in the previous play. However, it looks like the Austin Soul players are still loose on the sideline. They do not seem to be too tense, feeling the pressure, which is good to see. You don't want to have your mistakes cause more mistakes. These guys are professionals. They understand there's going to be a flow in the game, a little bit of momentum swings. And so we get a chill undercut from Jeff Loscombe. We have a deep run from Chase Cunningham, which opens up the space for Tank to get open. Tank has an undercut, wide open throw to Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas has an open look to Rory Orloff. He's not going to take it, though. He's going to swing it around. He has open Chase Cunningham for the continue, and he does throw it to him. Ethan Pollock is working in the backspace. Chase is not going to throw that. Goes to Max Cook instead. Max Cook doesn't like either of his deep options. Hits Kieran Thomas on the mid-range cut. Kieran I didn't think he had very many continues. Rory Orloff, what a move. What a veteran move. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if I had to pick an MVP for this game so far, I think I would have to go Rory Orloff. He's been extremely, extremely clutch. He has had a number of smart decisions near the end zone. And that play right there, if you are, I'm sorry to say this, but if you are a shorter player, look at that move. You fake going in close to the disc, you fake the jump, and then you go clean up in the back. For those of us out there that are not vertically gifted, we need to resort to those moves. And Rory Orloff showing us how it's done. And with that, the O-line does what they're supposed to do. Stops the momentum and gets the score, and we get our D-line back out there. This is the John Cecil, Michael Mathis variety of D-line. Also Elliot Moore out there, Doug Richardson, Ryan Purcell, Andrew Walsh, and Jared Wolf as the D-line that the Austin Soul is rolling. We have Raleigh Flyers, and that is a travel. Yep. Oh, there's a drop disc, though. Oh, okay. I think he was dropping it after the call. Come on, Austin, you don't want that turnover.
Now there's some deliberation.
Yeah, Austin Soul wants to earn the D. And after the travel call, the Raleigh Flyers are coming back in. Oh, they're going to go back further. Terrence Mitchell in the deep space, getting open as always. Michael Mathis with a tough matchup. Once again, if I were playing out there, that's the guy I would want to cover the least. Right. Boom says if anybody can stop him, it's Michael Mathis. Put your faith in Mathis. And now we have the Flyers all the way in the back. Cecil getting up there causes the Raleigh player to try to go in quick for it. He wanted to wait for it, but he couldn't because Cecil forced him to go in really hard and contest the catch. And now the D-line is running their vert stack. Mathis continues Doug Richardson. Oh my goodness, an unbelievable D, unbelievable layout D in the dirt. He's not even going to clean that jersey before tomorrow. Oh, there's the deep shot, straight deep shot. He says, let's go. Oh, Jared Wolf. That guy That guy has played too much Frisbee for that throw. Purcell gets it going quickly to Michael Mathis. Mathis is Elliott Moore in the deep throw. He does not want to take that. You can see the Raleigh Flyers player is just daring the Soul to throw it, giving Elliott Moore a solid 5-10 yards of cushion, saying, go for it. I'll let you do that. And the Soul call, is that the Soul timeout?
Timeout Austin Soul, their final of the game.
Yep, there's an Austin Soul timeout. They feel that this is too important of a point. There have been too many turnovers.
Represented by longtime ultimate player Rob Seidenberg. Scout's unique blend of residential, commercial, and mixed-use expertise delivers creative solutions and winning results. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, condo, or commercial property, get in touch with Rob at Scout, Austin's ultimate realtor.
You can see the huddle. They are cheering right now.
And are you looking to play Ultimate? Check out AustinUltimate.org/pickup for the days, times, and locations of pickup games around Austin. AustinUltimate.org is also a good resource for every other Ultimate-related item in Austin.
So the Austin Soul coming out in a vertical stack. Normally this line runs a horizontal. They decided to come out in vertical. They must figure that this has been working better for them. They generally like to run the 1 and 2 from the back, leaving the third player open. That's what they've done the last time. But they also like to ISO at the front, so we're going to see which option they do. They decided to run the dump set where they clear out the dump. And, oh, Tank runs deep. So Tank was originally the handler. He runs deep. Oh, and he just gets absolutely skied. That was David Richardson getting up, showing us that he does not skip leg day. Kids at home, if you skip leg day, it will show on the field. Trust me. Friends don't let friends skip leg day. And now Raleigh Flyers coming back in. And now this O-line has to play defense. They don't have timeouts. So they can't get them off the field. They're going to have to earn this D. We don't really know if this O-line is good at defense because they don't turn it over very often. We're going to see if the agent experience is good, if they can call the switches, if they can get the good marks in order to force the bad decisions. That was one of those situations where they forced them in a bad spot, but Raleigh Flyers have made their way out of it. There's the double team. There's the AUDL double team. Big, tall Chase Cunningham. So far, Raleigh has done what they needed to do, which is swing the disc and move it up slowly. Oh, that is a quick throw through the middle. Give go right back. Ethan Pollock was looking out for the deep space. That's smart. Giving up the undercut, which is totally okay because Tank switches. Very smart, well communicated from this O-line. And now still no risky throws from the Raleigh Flyers. They're doing what they need to. Simple undercuts. When those aren't open, they throw the swings. That is a dump cut up line. Jeff Loskarn was guarding the under. Oh, there's the AUDL double team. Two tall players. And what is the call? Timeout? I think that's a timeout.
Timeout for Raleigh, their final of the game.
Oh boy.
20-19, Austin Soul, but Raleigh is moving the disc down the field.
Both sides using up both of their timeouts for this half, deciding that this point is too important not to score.
Crowd, I don't know what you're waiting for. You can stand up and cheer for the Soul. You don't have to stay seated during the game.
Boom, calling out the crowd. Needed to be done. And let's see, yep, the Soul does get that O-line out of there.
Do you have neck or back pain? Talk to Texas physical therapy specialists about their nationally recognized non-surgical treatment options to get you back to feeling great. Find out more about them at TexPTS.com. That's TexPTS.com.
And the Raleigh Flyers are about 20 yards away from the end zone. Austin Soul is going to have to play very well to not give up the score on the swing and continue. That's the way that Raleigh scored last time, swinging it off of the sideline, and a cut from the back was wide open. We can see Michael Mathis with the impossible matchup in the back. If that disc swings, Michael Mathis is going to be on an island. trying to guard all sorts of directions. So let's see what they do here. Raleigh does go for the immediate swing. Do they go for the continue, or do they go back up the sideline they were on? They go back up the sideline they were on, right back to where they started, and oh, he turned up line. I feel like the refs missed that one. But it was, oh my goodness. What an incredible layout. I think that was Walsh. Yeah, Walsh with the incredible, oh my goodness. Another, what is the call here? I believe the player was looking for a foul, but the refs, I hear no whistle.
I believe contact on the throw was called. Raleigh will get the disc at the center.
Nope, there was a foul. Yeah, no, there was definitely a foul.
On the goal line.
And so now Raleigh Flyers on the goal line. This is going to be so hard to guard. Walsh with the impossible matchup against the ISO at the front. He guards the strong side like he's supposed to, but the throw was too good. Walsh didn't hear the up call.
2020, 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go.
That incredibly long, very important point ends up going for the Raleigh Flyers.
The good news is the Soul get the disc. Unlike our previous home game, the wind has not been a factor at all tonight. The flag is drooping. No wind at all, apparently.
Oh man, we are digging up old Callahan video, hot takes in the chat. Let's keep it focused on the game, guys. Although I would have to agree, Brett Grabman for Callahan. I think that's a safe bet. And that pulled, yep, it was out of bounds. And we have the Soul running one of their D-lines. This is the Mick Walter variety of D-line with Josh Jadowski out there. We have, is that John Cecil, I believe? No. Oh, no, that's Jeff Loscorn. Okay, never mind. We don't have a standard D-line. We have a D-line plus one offensive player. Oh, man. What is the, oh, is that a, okay, that is a foul call. Raleigh extremely close to getting the D. But a foul, he had to go through the player to get it, and so the foul was called. Ooh, there we have a zinger going to the dump space that was not floated. Still stuck on the sideline. See if they do get it off. And that's a quick give-go, staying on the sideline. And there's the deep shot, skinny side. We have Carlos Vargas in the end zone. He gets up. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Somebody tell me who Carlos Vargas trader is. I need to go talk to that guy. I feel like I would be able to dunk if I do the workouts that Carlos does. That was extremely important for the Soul. The D-line has been having trouble previously getting points on their first possession. This time, however, very efficient going and getting the score.
Carlos went to the 10th floor of Point School, dropped his defenders off at the 5th floor. I'll be here all night.
And there comes the pool. We have a side stack coming out from the Raleigh Flyers. Ooh, they don't hit any of the original ISOs, but an undercut was open. Oh, we have a deep cutter. They do not want to go to him, though. And Mathis on the impossible matchup. He just resigning himself to giving up the unders. Raleigh playing smart. Soul continuing to go up the undercuts. They're afraid of the deep cut. Afraid of the easy score. And oh no. I don't know if that was a missed throw. It was probably a missed throw. Maybe a miscommunication. But either way, Austin Soul earned a turnover. And this is the first time that you can really feel the momentum swing back to the Austin Soul side. Raleigh have been dominating the play of the game since the end of the third quarter and for the majority of this fourth quarter, including that really long point with both timeouts. And now let's see if the Soul can play chill. They do not play chill. They throw the hammer. And it gets D'd. It gets straight up D'd. There was no hope on that one. Definitely needed more float. And with that, the Raleigh Flyers get the disc back. Once again, Mathis just trying to contain that impossible matchup. And we have Doug Richardson picking up the disc, channeling his inner Matt Bennett. Let's see if he throws a scooper. No, he throws the around backhand. Nice job. We have an open run from Elliott Moore. The throw is a bit off, though. He's going to... Oh, Elliott. Oh, Elliott. Oh, Elliott. Oh, no. And he's cramping. Yep, I would probably take the injury sub, too. Yep. Are they allowed to sub if they don't have a timeout? Yeah, Elliott cannot move at this point. He is trying his best to walk off.
Let's see if we can get one more turn.
And with this, Raleigh Flyers, I think their third opportunity in this point. Oh, Purcell's going to have to play defense now. Oh, he jumped so early. Oh, no. Purcell, get on the mark. Yeah, good. Okay. Walsh was trying to poach off in there. We have Mathis on an island. Such a hard matchup. Once again, just doing his best to contain. Just give this guy the undies. Oh, they go to him anyways. Oh, no. Oh, man, Mathis got knocked out after.
Official timeout. We have a couple more injured players. Terrence Mitchell and Michael Mathis are okay.
It's good to hear.
Both getting subs, though.
Yeah, both players are okay, both taking subs. Terrence Mitchell just shredding for the Raleigh Flyers, getting open on literally every cut. Michael Mathis just doing his best to contain. Raleigh Flyers tried to get a little bit too spicy on that throw. Trying to throw to a tiny corner, and the Austin Soul punish. You got Purcell throwing through the middle. Doug Richardson getting it back to Purcell.
1 minute.
Austin Soul are stuck in their end zone, but they are quite okay to drain the clock here. Ideally, if the Austin Soul could just hold it till the end of the game, that would be ideal. Yeah, they're playing risky. This is their mostly D line, which I'm sure is making people a little bit uneasy. Let's see if they throw it down the field just to get space, or if they continue to play safe. They're playing safe. They're going to do this all the way to the end of the wire. I don't know that I would have. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I would be able to handle all the stress and pressure. There's the deep put. Good job, Purcell. Hitting Walsh, open on the sideline, 16 seconds, just 4 more possessions, and the Soul can win this. Oh no. Going to Mick Walter. Mick Walter is going to hold the disc. He can't hold it the whole time. Has to throw it away. Literally throws it away. Oh, they get a throw off. Oh my goodness, if they catch that, that is, oh boy, get up Purcell. Oh no, at the buzzer. That does count. That does count. Oh wow. Oh, sorry folks at home, I don't even know what to say right now. I am straight up speechless. Oh wow.
So now we get a little break, we get to catch our breath.
Austin Soul decided it is not time to go home. Austin Soul decided they want to show us a bit more of a game. We are going to get 5 minutes for overtime.
Each team gets 1 timeout back.
We see Tank smiling. Tank is happy to get the playtime.
That means we get 5 more minutes of ultimate. All right.
Timeout rules? Yeah. So each team will get 1 timeout in the overtime. There are 5 minutes of playtime, which at the going rate is about 2 points. I believe the coin flip will determine. Let's go see what the chat is saying. Y'all better be on topic. Y'all better not still be talking about Callahans in the chat.
It's a good thing we don't have any heart conditions because that was quite a thrilling last 10 seconds, 1 second there. My goodness. All right, in a minute we will get our overtime period underway.
Let's see who the Soul is putting out. They are getting their standard O-line back on the field.
Austin will be receiving the disc.
Yep. So the Raleigh Flyers are pulling the disc. Austin Soul has their standard O-line, which at the start of the game was very solid. However, here at the end of the game have had a lot of turnovers. Not necessarily bad decisions, they've just been a little bit more risky than they had been at the start of the game. At the start of the game, they were okay throwing 30 passes to score. Here at the end of the game, they've been taking those midfield deep shots. And they've been good decisions, they've been open cuts, but just a bit too floaty, giving the defense a chance. And we can see it is still high spirits from the Austin sideline. Oh, and that pull, were they not?
I believe Austin had not signaled they were ready yet.
Austin did not signal they were ready, so that is not a penalizing play. They will just simply re-pull the disc. Raleigh Flyers are not ready for this game to be over. All right. The crowd is definitely involved. Nobody has left early. If anything, this crowd has only gotten more full as this game has gone on. Enjoying a nice Friday night game. For all the people at home, hope you're also enjoying a nice Friday night game. I see we have a lot of people watching the stream, including some Raleigh Flyers fans. Appreciate y'all. Sorry I don't know any of the players on the Raleigh Flyers team. I'm definitely a biased broadcaster. Feel free to downvote if that is your reason. I will accept. And Tank falling over on the cut. Max Cook throwing to Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas has been nothing but solid this entire game. Going to Chase Cunningham on the sideline, see if he gets it off or if he throws it down the sideline. He has Max Cook open on the up the line cut. He has Kieran Thomas in the opposite corner, but that's a little bit too difficult. Instead, he's looking for the dump. He does. He throws the scoober over the top to Jeff Loscorn. Jeff has an open Tank, and that's an inside lefty flick break. That's dirty. Oh, Rory Orloff wide open. That's got to be Rory.
For another score.
Yep.
After the nifty throw by Jeff Loscorn.
And with that, Austin Soul says, we're good. We still got lots of energy. We've been playing for 40 years. We'll play for another one more. And now the Austin Soul is putting out their, which one is this? This is the Mick Walter, Michael Mathis D-line. You can see that both teams are extremely fired up, both the Soul and the Raleigh Flyers. They are loving this tightly contested game. Neither team shying away from the stress and the pressure. Once again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Rory Orloff is my MVP pick this game. Hands down, MVP pick. Oh boy, Michael Mathis on the impossible matchup. They are trying to get it to him in the back, but they couldn't, and so they have to go through their dump set. We can see the Soul are, oh no, we have, who is that? Oh boy, John Cecil. Looks like he tripped, but I think he's claiming he got fouled. And the Raleigh Flyer player wide open in the corner.
Raleigh scores after their defender had a slip and fall.
And that is a bit too easy for Raleigh, using much less energy than the Soul had to use on the previous point, which is becoming increasingly important as this game goes on. You would love to keep your top 7 out there, but you can't keep putting your top 7 as this game goes into overtime. And before the end of the fourth quarter, the points were taking a good 2 minutes each. But right now, 2 points in 1 minute. This overtime is going very quick pace. There's the pull from the Raleigh Flyers. It is going to stay in bounds. Yep, Rory Orloff is going to catch the pull. He's going to give it to Jeff Loscorn, I believe. Yep. Swinging the disc around, hitting Ethan Pollock. Tank making the undercut, making the double move, not open, getting guarded very well by the Raleigh Flyers defender. Tank making his under from the deep space. Karen Thomas was open. The switch did not happen. They didn't communicate it, but none of the Soul players are ready. Oh no, Ethan had checked his run. And however, I believe that was Jeff Loscorn who threw it. Miscommunication. Now the Flyers quickly moving in transition, trying to catch the Soul off balance. Oh, a high stall count. Still manages to get it off. And now, oh boy, there it is. Layout. Incredible diving layout. Seems the Raleigh Flyers player believed it might have been a foul. Refs did not agree. And now Soul get their second offensive opportunity with this extremely chill O-line that has been playing less chill as the game goes on. They are running the one dump / no dump offense, trusting that their cutters will fill in that space. There's a scoober. Kieran Thomas has to go up and get it. Rory Orloff made the run down the sideline, but it was too tight. They don't want to go to him. So they swing back around to Max Cook. Max Cook has Chase Cunningham up the front, but they're not going to throw to him. They have to instead go to Ethan. Ethan working in a tight space, having to do some great handling. Going to Tank. Tank has an open Rory Orloff, and once again, unbelievable, Rory Orloff. Rory Orloff for MVP. Tell me in the chat if you agree with me. Come at me in the chat. Do we agree Rory Orloff for MVP this game? I want to hear y'all's hot takes. Griego, I know you're out there. Griego, give me that hot take. And here comes the pull from Josh Stradowski, doing what he needs to do, putting it all the way back into the end zone. We have a side stack ISO they love to run. And there's Terrence with the undercut. They do not go to him, however. This time it is not Mathis guarding Terrence. Instead, we have, is that Lewis? Yeah, Bob Lewis. With the impossible matchup. Raleigh, we can see the Soul are giving the unders. They're just trying to force lots of throws. They just don't want the easy, quick score. Oh boy, Jared Wolf is just daring them to throw deep. They must have a last back system that they're confident in. There's an open cut. He put his hand up for it. That means you have to throw it to him. That is a rule of ultimate frisbee. Instead, they go for the hammer swing, skipping all other handlers. Josh unable to get to it. Once again, we can see the Soul just giving all of these undercuts. I don't know if that's because they're tired, if they don't want to get the easy score away. However, Raleigh is doing what they need to, throwing about 20, 25 throws so far to get where they are. Let's see if they continue to be chill. I feel like that was a pick, but they don't call it. And this time, oh no. And Boom from the booth. Feels like he's caused. Wait, the clock still runs? Oh yeah. Timeout from the Austin Soul. Timeout, Soul. I think. I'm not sure what's happening on the field. I don't know if it's an injury or... Either way, there is a stoppage. Both an injury and an actual timeout, I believe. So we have a repeat of the end of the fourth quarter. I think it's a home timeout.
I believe we have an injury sub. It does not look like there was any timeout though.
Sorry, y'all. We're still trying to figure out what's happening on the field. I don't believe there was a timeout. Roll the...
And up by one.
Okay. So Greg is having camera issues. There are 42 seconds left on the clock. It is 23-22. Solar up by 1 point.
I believe we are adjusting the clock.
Sorry, we are adjusting the clock. Yep, they're adjusting the clock to 52 seconds.
All right, 52 seconds to go.
And start the clock. We have the, okay, we're coming back in 50 seconds left. Sorry, we're running some clock issues. Oh, and the Soul throw it away. Oh no.
There was a call.
What? Oh, there's a call. Oh wow, foul on the throw. Let's get all those conspiracy theories going now in the chat. There was a foul on the throw. Yeah, foul on the throw. And now just coming in. And they go straight deep shot. Josh Skradowski gets it. He has an open Mick Walter on the sideline. But they don't throw it to him. And now we get the timeout for Austin.
This is their only timeout. 20 seconds to go.
Sorry for the confusion at the end of the game. So we have a timeout from Austin. There was not a timeout earlier. It was just an injury. That's where the confusion was. That's why Austin did not trade all their players in and out. There was not a huddle. But now Austin has the timeout. And they are trying as hard as they can just to run this clock out. Right. Well, I mean, that's assuming Boom just asked me if you're allowed to do a sub on a timeout. Oh, they are adjusting the clock. Okay.
Okay, clarification, the timeout was called before the long throw, unfortunately. So Austin will get the disc back there. But hey, still got the disc. That's still positive.
So I'm not sure if y'all can hear Boom at home, but the timeout was called before the throw. That's why they're bringing the disc back. That also means we're going to reset the clock to 30 seconds.
And there's 30 seconds on the clock now.
And with this, we are putting in the Austin Soul O-line. Raleigh Flyers have also made some substitutions. Raleigh Flyers trying to repeat what they did at the end of the fourth quarter, which is to get a turnover with about 4 seconds left and then throw a magical quick scoring throw. And so Austin Soul, there's an open deep run. They can't get him to him because of the double team. There's the nice chill throw through the middle. Tank has Karen Thomas, but he's not going to do it. He's going to go deep shot because that's going to drain the clock. Rory Orloff is wide open. MVP. MVP. We see Matt Biddet is rushing the field. Matt Biddet is rushing the field saying, cheering his teammates on. Giving some strategical input.
24-22 in favor of the Soul with 22 seconds to go.
And with this, Raleigh Flyers know they need a quick score. I mean, that's obvious, but I'm the commentator, so I have to say it. I guarantee Raleigh Flyers are not going to do a deep shot. They're going to try and work it quickly in about 10 seconds. Work it down the field and get an open throw. There's the hammer, unguardable hammer. Oh my, wow. Wow. And at this point, I'm just not going to speak because I messed this up. Oh, I'm getting an insight from the ref operating the clock that the Raleigh Flyers might just do a really short pull. The clock will not stop until they release the disc, I believe. And so it is okay for the Soul to pick up the disc. The clock will not start until the Soul release it. Yeah, so delay of game. They're moving Raleigh back 10 yards. However, if they do the strategy I'm thinking of, that may not matter. Here comes the pull. They're going to throw it straight out of bounds with a roller, though, so they're going to take it in from the sideline. And so there's the double team. Austin Soul throw a straight hammer in the end zone, and that is going to end the game with a gratuitous buzzer beater at the end. And with that, Austin Soul close out, doing what they should have done at the end of the fourth, giving Raleigh Flyers an incredible chance. However, the offensive line for the Soul scoring a pair of points in the overtime, enough to give them the victory. Call it what you will, but at the end of the game, Austin Soul winning 25-23. I want to thank you all for watching at home. I saw the chat was crazy this time around. Hope it is next time. Be on the lookout. Subscribe to Dougal Sports. I believe the next home game will be streamed by Ultiworld, so be on the lookout for the Facebook page for the Austin Soul to find the link for that one. And with that, I'm going to sign out. Thank y'all for watching at home. See y'all next time.